Stars in her eyes, face was as fresh as the New England sky. Life had become as complete as can be. Never before had I seen as much love as my dear Linda Jean had for me. Well, our summers together were warm and sublime, and the rich autumn evenings were simply divine, and her friendship and love were incredibly fine. Still to this day I refuse to believe I was dumped by my dear Linda Jean. She was a witch with the hair on the back of her head. She had claws made of iron and a heart made of lead, and the hair on her back every 6 months would shed. And I won't go into the weird things that she did in bed. Well, I went to see her not 6 months ago. I walked 17 miles through 8 feet of snow. When I got there, my heart laughed and tears had to flow. She had gained 50 pounds, she had 13 odd kids, and an ugly fat husband named Joe. But she held the earth in her hands, stars in her eyes. Her face was as fresh as the New England skies. My life had become as complete as can be. Still to this day I refuse to believe I was dumped by my dear Linda Jean. That's the song you remember.
I can remember all those lyrics.
But when you put it to music, it becomes incredibly easy to remember.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is.
Yeah.
Well, you know which ones I'm going to request? The ones about...
Roses from the Wrong Man.
Oh, you know that. No, Grandma Gable died.
Grandma Gable one. And the first, and the Dancing with...
Dancing with Joan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joan called me today.
She
called
did?
me today, yeah.
You always have to tell me a little story.
So,
No, I think I'm fine.
Oh, you got your feet up. Lonnie, your feet go up there too. It's inside the pocket there.
you just shut off your rings.
Pocket?
Oh, no, they're not good enough for that.
Should be a ring in there to pull on.
I had a girlfriend, a ripcord.
Yeah.
Yeah. A girlfriend that I'd known since kindergarten. She lived around the block from me, and I would on my way to kindergarten school, Carthage school, I had to pass by her house. So my mother called her mother and said, "Tommy will come pick up Joni, and then they'll go to school together." So for the first few months of school, she was my pickup. I would go pick her up. And so her mom would take pictures of us on our first day of school and stuff. And her name was Joan Holiday, and I had a wicked crush on her. And she looks just like Allie. She looks just like you. And she does. She looks just like you. And so Joan and I have been friends over the years, and when I started writing my own music, I knew that you have to write a song about your first crush. It's just kind of like the songwriter's rule. You have to. So I wrote this song called "Dancing with Joan," and Joan has Parkinson's disease, and I didn't know. And she came to visit me at a family reunion a few years ago, and she had never heard the song before. But my family has heard the song many, many times. And the family group, we were all, Uncle Pat loves the song, so of course it got incorporated in the family band, and when Joan showed up, they all wanted to play the song for Joan. And I'm there with my little ukulele, because I don't travel with a guitar, I just had this miniature ukulele. And someone is recording, we're playing Dancing with Joan, and then she gets up on the stage, and then she and I dance together. It was really, really sweet. And the good part of the story is, because at the time she had lost a lot of weight, she was trembling a lot, she mumbled a lot, you couldn't understand what she was saying. It was really hard for her. Parkinson's is it's a terrible disease. She underwent a procedure. They installed electrodes into her brain that calmed down the part of her brain that causes because what Parkinson's is kind of like miniature seizures happening all the time. It completely wiped her Parkinson's out. And I saw her last summer, and she was just like the rest of us. She was, for the first time in years, she's absolutely normal. Everything is normal. Everything is back to normal. It was a miracle. It was a miracle for her. Yeah. It was a miracle for her. She went from shaking so bad she couldn't hold still and walking with a cane, and now she's perfectly fine. She's gaining weight, and she looks amazing. Anyway, this is her song. It's called Dancing with Joan.